Hello, Coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with our manager Xavi Hernandez, who had a press conference yesterday talking about the Cadiz clash. Xavi talks about Deco, Alemany, Neymar, Araujo, Joao Felix, Fati, ahead of Barcelona versus Cadiz. We are going to discuss on all what he had to say on that presser as we move ahead. Secondly, in this episode, we talk about outcast right back Serginho Dest as Barca will reportedly save 11 million euros from the departure of Serginho Dest this summer. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. La Liga champions FC Barcelona will take on Cadiz in their first home game of the 2023-24 season on Sunday. The Blaugrana made a disappointing start to the season after being held to a goalless draw by Getafe in the opening weekend and will be keen on making amends. Even though the game is set to be played on Sunday, manager Xavi Hernandez decided to make a small tweak to preparation plans and pushed his press conference to Friday instead of Saturday before the match on Sunday. One of the main topics of discussion during that presser was the appointment of Deco as sporting director and the impending departure of Matteo Alemany. Xavi said, I've known about Alemany for days. It is a decision taken by the club. We have been working very well. I don't want to say that I speak ill of Deco's arrival. Addressing the rumors of him not seeing eye to eye with Deco, the Barcelona manager said, it has been said that I don't have a good relationship with Deco, and that's a big lie. Matteo has done an extraordinary job. You can't imagine Barca today without Matteo and Yuri Cruyff. I am very comfortable with Deco. I think we will do a very good job. I like Deco, just as I like Matteo and Yuri. I wish him the best of luck wherever he goes. When asked about Barcelona's pursuit of Atletico Madrid one-way star Joao Felix, Xavi remained tight-lipped as he said, I'm sorry, but I can't name names. The sports area is aware of what we think is best. We will see if we can strengthen before the deadline. On the failed attempt to bring back Neymar this summer, Xavi added, You asked me about people who are not from my team. I can't tell you anything else. I wish Neymar the best of luck. Xavi also spoke about Sunday's opponents, Cadiz, and the challenge of facing them. He said, The team is in good shape. We have trained with intensity to try to surprise Cadiz. Sergio is a great coach. They play 4-4-2 with a low block, and they are well drilled. We hope to give our best performance. We will go with the intention of attacking and generating superiority. Nothing is going to change. Cadiz defend the box very well, and they are good at set pieces. Sergio is a very good coach, and it's going to be difficult for us the day after tomorrow, Xavi said. The Barcelona manager, though, will not be on the touchline on Sunday due to his two-match ban after seeing a red card against Getafe. Talking about his suspension, Xavi said, We have to abide by the sanction. I don't want to generate more controversy. The anger has passed and I'm focused on what I can control. I have to control myself a bit more and control the games from the technical area. On how they will deal with his absence during the games, Xavi said, Oscar and Sergio are still in charge and they are very well prepared. We are in communication with the analyst and it doesn't vary much. We will look at where I can see the match best. On the topic of new signing Inigo Martinez's fitness and registration, the manager stated, Inigo will be with the group next week. We are keeping an eye on the registrations. We are optimistic. We'll see if we can register Marcos and Inaki. There have been some rumblings about his contract renewal stalling, but Xavi allayed such fears by saying, on a scale of 0 to 10, it's renewal 10 out of 10. Barcelona will be without a key member in Ronald Araujo, who picked up an injury in training earlier this week, providing an update on the condition of the Uruguayan. Xavi said, Ronald got injured in training. We have to prevent and minimize injuries. How long he will be out depends on how he feels. I imagine that after the international break, he will be fit. The calendar is very demanding. The other day, Pep was slightly complaining they don't think so much about the players, but about the business. On his comments about the penalty that was denied for Barcelona against Getafe due to an alleged handball by Xavi, the manager insisted that he stood by what he had said. I have no regrets. Sometimes I am guilty of being too honest. Everyone saw it. At no point did it hit Gavi's hand. The speculations about Ansu Fati and his future continues to make some noise, with some pundits opening Real Madrid should sign him, but Xavi insisted that the 20-year-old remains a big part of his plans. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Sport has claimed that Sergio Dest's sale this summer will save Barca as much as 11 million euros. It has been almost 2 months since Des returned from his loan spell with Milan, and as Barca continue to look for ways to comply with financial fair play regulations, his presence in the current roster continues to haunt the management. The 22-year-old is set to be on a relatively high token, and since his ongoing deal does not end until 2025, a departure in the ongoing transfer window would be extremely beneficial for the club. In that regard, a saving of 11 million euros would certainly be welcomed bonus for the team. Yes, while Desi's loan tenure with Milan did not go as planned, the former Ajax right back will has a few admirers. As such, we have reported before that the Eredivisie side PSV Eindhoven are set to be in pole position to sign the 22-year-old United States international. Apart from that, OGC Nice and an unnamed Premier League club have expressed interest too. With only 2 weeks left in the transfer market, Barcelona are desperately looking for a solution. Barca are set to play the second La Liga game this weekend, and they still have not registered a few players due to salary cap limit. Right now, there is a certain degree of optimism within the team that they would register the likes of Marcos Alonso and Inaki Pena before time, which makes Desi's exit even more crucial. We are keeping an eye on the registrations. We are optimistic. We'll see if we can register Marcos and Inaki, Xavi said in his recent press conference. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.